Hello everyone, and in this video we're going to talk about some of the dictionaries that you can use to look up words and assist you in your learning of Gemara. So the first dictionary we'll talk about is the Aramaic Hebrew English Dictionary. English Dictionary by Ezra Sion Melamed. All right, this is the Green Dictionary. The Green Dictionary. This one has lots of words in it. Generally, they tend to be in the form that you find them in the Gemara, so you usually don't have to break down the words and figure out what the shoresh of the root of the word is. It's usually just there. Because of that, sometimes it can be a little tricky to find something, but you following the guidelines given at the beginning of the Sefer, as well as just going through it carefully and not skipping over stuff, you should be able to find what you're looking for with very good, clear definitions. The Sefer also includes, at the back, selected segments of Gemara that are very famous, with very clear, broken down translations so that you can learn skills from that, as well as it contains a grammar introduction. So the Aramaic Hebrew English Dictionary is a very solid dictionary for use. It's the big green one. Alright, now the next dictionary we'll discuss is the Jastrow. And the Jastrow is called the Dictionary of the Talmud. Dictionary of the Talmud, and this is affectionately called the Jastrow. The Jastrow, you say that to anyone in the base measures, they'll know exactly what dictionary you're talking about. This was written by Marcus Jastrow. Jastrow. This is an A. Marcus Jastrow, and this dictionary has everything. It has every word, almost every single word you're going to find in the early Rishonim and the Gemara and Mefarshim and everything like that. You're just going to have everything. It's very hard to find words sometimes because you have to know the root of the word. It doesn't break it down for you, but it has everything, as well as a nice list of common abbreviations, which this one also has. They both have. In fact, all of them except for one that I'm going to talk about today, I'll mention it, have lists of common abbreviations that come up. So this has everything, so it's really handy to have, especially if you're tackling a Gadata Gemaras, which this one might not have. The Jastrow has everything, so good to know about it. And very handy because of its massive word choice. Then we have the Practical Talmud Dictionary. The Practical Talmud Dictionary. Alright. And this one is written by Rav Yitzchak Frank. This dictionary is definitely very practical. It has all the words in it come up all the time. Every single word in it is a good word to know. Also has something which the Jastrow definitely doesn't have. It has phrases in the Gemara and explains their specific uses. Very, very handy. So far, any word I've found in this dictionary has a better definition than I've seen anywhere else. It's just limited by selection. It has about 5,000 words in it. The Jastrow has a gazillion more, and the green one is also much thicker and bigger book. So, Practical Talmud Excuse me, this is the Talmud Dictionary. Practical Talmud Dictionary. So this is a really handy resource and will give you a tremendous insight into understanding keywords and phrases, which is what we hope to discuss in this channel and emphasize. So this is really like a core material, and it has a weights and measures section. It has an abbreviation section. It has a nice little grammar introduction section, and it has an amazing list of words and phrases and very clear explanations both in Hebrew and English, and examples from Gemaras explaining the words and different usages. Very, very, very good dictionary. My personal favorite. And last but certainly not least, we have the Aiding Talmud Study. And Aiding Talmud Study is not a dictionary, really, but it makes this list because it's a very important tool. Aiding Talmud Study has a small word dictionary in the beginning of it, but it has also a tremendous number of resources. And let me pull it out over here. It's written by Aryeh, Carmell. Okay, this has a dictionary. It has a grammar book, little grammar book. Breaks it down simply. In fact, a lot of stuff that my videos are based on comes from this book. It's very good. There is a grammar book, a full-fledged grammar book written by Rav Yitzchak Frank, but that is very, very in-depth and will give you more than you may want to know. Great sefer, but very, very complicated. This one is much simpler. So as a grammar resource, it has an English translation of the intro to the Talmud, which is printed in the back of Gemara Brachos in the Hebrew. So this has it in English, intro to Talmud in English. Okay. Then it also has weights and measures. It has weights and measures. It has maps of Babylonia and Eretz Yisrael, as well as overlays of modern times, so you can see relatively how where everything is in location to nowadays. It makes it very relevant and makes it very interesting. There's also a list of very common sages that are brought in the Gemara. So it's really a resource book that has a tremendous amount of tips and tricks and things to help you learn Gemara. So that's why it makes this list. So these are the four. We have Aiding Talmud Study by Aryeh Carmell. We have the Practical Talmud Dictionary by Yitzchak Frank, which has amazing concentration in key words and really, really good definitions. We have the Jastrow, which has everything or close enough to it. And then we have the Aramaic Hebrew English Dictionary that's the green one, and that one has quite a lot of words, and it gives it to you in the form printed exactly in the Gemara. So it's easier sometimes to look up things if you're having trouble breaking down a word structure, and also comes with nice things in the back. So these are the four big ones. There are of course other dictionaries you can use, but these are the four main ones that people tend to use. There's also a handy Yesodei Torah list you can get that's like a insert bookmark, and I'll just put that over here in a little asterisk here. We have the Yesodei list, and this is a bookmark, and you can put it in your thing, and it has about 300 plus words on it that are very common and come up, so you have a quick reference like that. So this is also handy if you can get your hands on one of them. So those are some good resources to know about when learning words. So when you come to the stage in micro and you want to learn words, these are places to go to look up words you don't know, and then in the next video we'll discuss how to organize and keep track of which words you've learned, and in order to remember them and how to study them so that you'll have a lasting working memory of those words. Alright, so Atzlacha Rabba, and have a wonderful